Today, you and I are taking a trip down memory lane and I'm doing a what's in my purse video. I am so excited about this. If you know, you know. I wanted to say thanks to Coach for sponsoring this video. If you would have told me 11 years ago that one day I would be doing a what's in my purse video with Coach, I would not believe you. I have been making these types of videos for so long. It started when I was a wee little lad and doing what's in my backpack when I was in school. And now we're all grown up, I'm doing a what's in my purse. Technically what's in my purse is because I want to show you some of my favorite Coach bags, show you what I use them for, and show you all the things that I fit in here. This video is my plea to bring more OG YouTube style videos back because I miss them. I feel like the people miss them too. I don't know, let me know if I'm wrong, but I feel like this is what the people being me, honestly, are craving. Back in my internet days, these are the types of videos we would do. And so that's what I'm doing today. And without further ado, let's get into what's in my bag. We'll start off with this beauty right here. This is the Coach Outlet Terry bag because I feel like this is perfectly sized and it's one of those bags with multiple straps. This has kind of become my everyday bag. Usually I'll just pop around my shoulder. I love the gold chain. I think it adds a really fun touch, but it also comes with this long strap, which I really like, especially when I'm traveling, just because I like to wear it crossbody. I think I'm gonna blow your mind with how much I fit in here. I like to be prepared, okay? I'll start with the most normal things, which would first be my pair of sunnies, of course. I think every purse, no matter if I haven't touched it for 5 years or if I just used it yesterday, I will always keep anywhere from like 2 to 3 hairbands in there. You never know, okay? Because either I'm gonna need to tie my hair back, someone else is asking if anyone has a hair tie, and I like to be the person that has something for other people if they're in need of it, whether it's a hair tie or if someone's like, oh my gosh, does anyone have a sip of water? And that's when I bring out this little star of the show. This is my mini water bottle. I posted this on the internet and got absolutely roasted because people were like, why would you ever need a water bottle that small? Listen, it's for when you have a bag that's about yay size, and sometimes all you want is a little sip of water. I don't want to be lugging a whole lantern-sized water bottle around. That's not the vibe. What is the vibe is having the perfect sized little sip right here. I also keep my little camera in here. I call this my little pocket camera because it fits in every single purse that I have from Coach. If I needed to, I can fit it in my pocket, and it's just the perfect little fisheye lensed camera that's perfect for all my vlogging needs. And yes, there's still more. I feel like I haven't even gotten into the essential stuff yet. I also love this Terry bag because there's a little pocket in here, so it's perfect to help keep you organized. I have my wallet, of course. I got this one for myself kind of as a little birthday gift. I've been eyeing it for a little bit, but I just thought it was perfect because it's nice and compact. It's literally smaller than my hand, but it fits genuinely everything that I need it to. Next, I have a little travel-sized perfume, of course, my car keys, and lastly, for this bag, I am a wired headphones girly. I do have over-ear headphones, especially if I need to actually lock in on something and maybe like noise cancel. But I will say, these honestly are just the most convenient. I like that you can have one ear in, one ear out, so you can kind of be tuned into what's happening in real life, but also be doing whatever you're doing. Apparently it's also supposed to be better for your ear health. What do I know? But the reason I got them, not the reason I still use them, but the reason I got them was because I feel like, am I crazy? I feel like this is an accessory. Sometimes it just adds to a look. Like when you have your sunglasses on, you got your cute little Coach bag on your shoulder, you got your headphones in, it's a vibe. So on the everyday, this is the bag that I'm using and it is literally perfect. Next bag, I have a special place in my heart for. This is the Coach Brooklyn bag. I'm sure you've heard of her. It is so popular with very good reason. This is the perfect bag for work. Whether you're someone like me who works from home, who needs to leave the house and like go to a coffee shop or something to get some work done, or if you are going into the office, you still want a bag that is absolutely stunning, beautifully made, and it just makes you look so put together, but it still fits everything that you need, and you'll see all the work things that I can fit in here. I love this bag. I love the brown, oh my gosh, but there's also so many other beautiful colors. First and foremost, if it's gonna be the perfect bag for work, it's gotta be able to fit your laptop, okay? Anytime I'm trying to have a productive work day, this has obviously gotta come with if I am trying to get some editing done, catch up on emails, etc. This is kind of going back on what I just said, but sometimes, especially if I'm trying to lock in with editing my videos and stuff, I do like to have my noise canceling headphones just because it helps me focus more easily. So I have these. bad boys. These work super well in kind of making the outside world just like melt away. And even though I feel like the holder for this is rather large, it fits perfectly. Let me put you onto a concept real quick. A bag within a bag. Sometimes your purse needs a purse. All of these Coach bags that I'm showing you do have little inside pockets, but as someone who, I guess you could say I'm like an overpacker. Even with my everyday bags, I'm just like, always want to be prepared. Sometimes you need a few more organizers. So I keep a purse bag, and I feel like because I like to switch from bag to bag, it's really nice having a little pouch that kind of just travels from bag to bag so that you're not forgetting anything. You'll see my smaller version, but this is the bigger one that I have. So let me show you what's inside. First, we got a big old scrunchie. This is just like a silky scrunchie. I feel like I get very overstimulated very quickly with having my hair in my face. And so if I don't have a rubber band or a scrunchie on me, I will freak out. So this might be getting a little personal, but I do keep deodorant wipes. Sue me. Sometimes I get stinky, okay? On that note, I also have a mini deodorant and I also have a mini hairbrush. I love mini-sized things. I love getting mini-sized things for my bags because it just makes life easier. I also have a little lotion. This is in the Pikake scent, which is a very popular flower here. I never thought I would be someone who carried around lotion, and now I am, because sometimes the ash on my elbows and my knees can be like, no. And this is kind of random, but I have this mini phone tripod that basically it's MagSafe, so it'll kind of stick to the back of the phone. You put the phone right here and you can use it as a little tripod if I'm trying to film anything for content. And that's everything that I keep in my purse within a purse. If I didn't have this, all that stuff that I just showed you would be floating around in here and it would not be a fun time. I'm not sure why I packed this, but I also have my little film camera, which I have not shot film in so long. I'm trying to be more consistent in taking it to places just because you never know when you're gonna wanna take a photo of something. I just feel like taking photos on film is so special because you only get one chance to get the shot and you can't obsess over it being perfect. I feel like sometimes with phone pictures, it's easy to be like, I don't like that, let's take some more. And then you're just kind of not living in that moment. Film just lets you capture moments for what it is and then you move on. You don't know what it's gonna look like till you get it developed. And I really like that about it. And then I think this is the last thing in here, but I do bring my planner when I'm having work days just because I think it's nice to check things off the list, see what needs to be done. I really like this one. It feels very businesswoman of me, the fact that it's like this proper planner. So that is what I keep in my Brooklyn bag. I am a firm believer that everyone needs an LBB little black bag, but this is the Coach Tabby bag. It is the ULBB, the ultimate little black bag. I just feel like this is one of those iconic Coach purses that is so recognizable. I also feel like it has such a beautiful simplicity to it that it just makes any outfit immediately look better when you're wearing it. I feel like the reason I like to switch out my bags and I have so much fun with all the purses that I have is because I'm not someone who is super adventurous with the clothes that I wear, but I really love to accessorize with jewelry and especially with purses. I really like how this bag has so many sections. It also has the zippered part in the front. It has this little flap in the front as well and also in the back. So it's already great for organizing. But like I said, I'm obsessed with the whole purse needs a purse thing. So I do have another little mini bag inside of this, even though I don't think for this bag you would necessarily need it because there's just so many organizers. But in here, this is kind of my floater. So I'll put this in any of these bags, depending on which one I'm using for the day, obviously. We've got my everyday lip combo, which changes. So depending whatever lip I'm wearing that day, I'll just throw it in here. I'm obsessed with these like lemony mints. I don't know why they're called mints because nothing about them is minty, but I guess they're a minty shape, but they are kind of like a sour lemon flavor, which I really like. Can't be stopped with the minis. I've got a mini lip balm as well, another perfume, and then these little vitamin C drops. Let's see. That's where that is. I've been looking everywhere for this. This is my little to-go ring light. So unnecessary. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna say that because sometimes you need good lighting, okay? I have been looking everywhere for this. Quite happy about that. You just turn it on, bada bing, bada boom. It can be brighter. It can be cooler. It can be warmer. You never know when the opportunity will arise to take a photo or a video. Honestly, I feel like most people You don't need this in your purse, but every now and again when I'm filming at night, I don't really use this as much for pictures, I would say. One of my friends does. She's like always on top of it with all the Insta-baddie gadgets. I feel like I only remember to use this when I'm vlogging at night and I need a little bit better lighting. That's exciting because I almost bought a new one of that. So glad we found her. And then this is very exciting. If you are a proud Kindle owner like I am, it fits right there in the tabby bag. So you can bring your books with you wherever you please. As much as I am a physical book lover, I just feel like when you're on the go, especially because I have been traveling a lot, it's nice to have a Kindle. Also, when you're reading at night, if you're reading a thick book, right now the book I'm reading is 1,000 pages long. It honestly might even be a little bit longer. I'm not holding that above my head. I do love myself an ebook, and I also love myself the Coach Tabby bag because first of all, second of all, and third of all, like, do I even need to say? It's just perfect and so, so beautiful. Lastly, and certainly not least, a moment for this Coach outlet. Nolita bag. It is so cute and stunning, little but limitless day to night. To me, this is the perfect little purse to fit all the things you need when you are out during the day, but then you're going somewhere at night. You can hold it kind of sassy. You can also wear it on your shoulder, whatever you want. And I just love this bag so much. I love this print. It's just so classic. Such a classic Coach print. With all their bags, I think all the little details just make it so beautiful. Even things as little as the gold hardware, I just think makes such a difference. If you can't already tell by now, I'm a Coach fan, okay? Can you blame a girl? How cute are these purses? Let me show you what's in it because I'm sure you're like, Ava, what can you fit in this cute little bag? And I honestly think you'll be shocked. First, I have a little digicam because especially if you're going out at night, you wanna take all the fun flash pics. Obviously the wallet, which I feel like they even have tinier wallets than this, so that might be perfect for a smaller bag like this, but this fits just fine as well. We've got a lip in there and yet another little mini perfume. And that is not even filling it to the max. Sometimes you might need a few more extra things. That was everything in my purses. I showed you 4 different bags. If you stayed to this point in the video, you're a real one. Let me know what other OG YouTube style videos you would want to see from me if you liked this one. What are other ones? I feel like favorite videos used to be a thing. Miss those days. That would be so fun. Every month you would do like a roundup of all your favorite products and things that you liked throughout the month. And honestly, anything else that you can think of, comment them down below what you would like to see. A big shout out to Coach for sponsoring this video. I'm so honored and excited to work with them. Honestly, it's a really big and exciting deal for me. It was so cool to work with them and also to share with you. And I also feel like all these Coach bags, any Coach bags would be such a lovely Christmas gift. I think maybe 3 years ago, I actually got my mom a bag from Coach for Christmas and she still uses it to this day. So yeah, I'll have all the bags linked down below in the description so that you can shop them and check them out. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's not often that I do these sit down talking videos. It felt good. I felt like I was kind of getting back to my roots a little bit. Anyway, I love you guys and I will see you in the next video. Bye.